What's up guys, Andrew here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to add more power to your Toyota Tacoma. We're not talking about superchargers, we're not talking about re-gearing your truck. This is going to be simple upgrades that you can do that cost a couple $100, and it's going to give you a good bit of power. It's going to make your truck more aggressive, and it's overall going to make it way more enjoyable to drive, so stay tuned. Before we get going with this video guys, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, share it with a friend, turn on those notifications so you'll get notified when I post new videos, because it helps out the channel a lot and it helps out you guys be the first to see all the new content I'm pumping out here. So don't forget to do those things, and let's get back to the video. One of the upgrades I'm going to talk about here today is a really cool tool that helps with your pedal response on these trucks. Every new truck has a computer that tells your pedal response how to act with the throttle. So this company makes a really cool tool called the Pedal Commander. It has a ton of different settings on it. You have an eco mode that's more like a valet mode that helps you get better gas mileage, and it has a really laggy pedal response. That way you're not jacking up the RPMs and burning more fuel. It also has another mode called City. It's about a 1-to-1 pedal ratio. It gives you a little more torque out of it and makes it feel like it pins you to the seat a little bit more, but it's not too aggressive and it's really good for riding in the city. You also have a Sport mode, which gives you a little more pep, and then you have Sport Plus, which is absolutely insane. It's super responsive. You can barely mash the pedal and this thing pins you back to the seat and feels like you have just jumped into a drag car. Overall, the Pedal Commander cost about $300. I was lucky enough to find one on Facebook Marketplace for Toyota Tacomas for about $150, so I scored a deal on this, and it was super easy to install. It plugs right into the pedal and has an adapter that plugs into the module, and you can mount this thing anywhere. It also has a Bluetooth app so that you can control everything from your phone and hide all the cables and make it completely inconspicuous. I have mine right under my four-wheel drive switch, that way I can change modes on the fly, not have to touch my phone. It's just pretty easy for me. Overall, this thing is super cool. It has tons of different combinations you can do. It has a plus and minus feature on it where you can add Sport Plus and then crank it up to +1, +2, +3, +4, or you can tone it down a little bit if you would like. But overall, this thing is super cool. It's probably one of my favorite mods I've done to my truck, and it's really organic power. I mean, it doesn't take a supercharger or re-gearing your truck to get a little more pep out of this thing. It's something as simple as plugging this thing into your pedal and it's go time. You can also turn this thing off whenever you'd like, and I'm going to show you a few of the different modes and compare. Another thing I have added to my truck to give it more power and definitely make it sound more aggressive is a cold air intake. This thing makes it sound super aggressive when you get higher RPMs between 3,000 and 5,000. A little bit of horsepower is added to my truck with this cold air intake, but the Pedal Commander doesn't add more horsepower. It just utilizes the pedal lag, and it decreases that pedal lag so that you can get to 0 to 60 a lot faster. So I'm going to be showing you some features on that today. So now I'm basically just going to cycle through these modes on the Pedal Commander and show you exactly what they do and see how fast the 0 to 60 time is on it. Alright guys, so this is the Pedal Commander. This is basically it. You can press this button to change the modes from City, Sport, Sport Plus, and when you cycle through those, you can hit it again and it turns off, and if you hold it down, it changes to Eco mode. So we're going to start off in Eco, and it also has, you can do -1, +4, you know, all of that, but we're just going to run the basic modes. We're going to start off in Eco, then we're going to go to City, we're going to do Sport, and then Sport Plus, and then I'm going to do Sport Plus and crank it all the way up to 4. Show you guys what the 0 to 60 time is on all of that. So this test is going to be on Eco mode, so let's go. I'll show you how the 0 to 60 time is on it. As you guys can tell, Eco mode is very slow, and it's meant to be that way so that your RPMs stay lower when you're driving, and people with heavy feet, you're not going to crank up your RPMs as high, and you're going to get a little bit better fuel efficiency. Also, if you have someone else driving your truck and you really don't want, you know, a younger person to be hammering down on the throttle too much, this is an excellent feature, kind of like a valet mode, so that, you know, it keeps them safe and keeps your truck safe as well. So now I'm going to switch over to city mode and show you what that 0 to 60 time is like. Here's 0 to 60 on city mode. Let's go. So as you guys can see, the city mode is a little more aggressive. It's a little bit better than being turned off. So now I'm gonna switch it over to sport mode and show you how that 0 to 60 time is like. This is probably one of the most comfortable modes to ride on that has a little bit more power to it. City and sport are definitely my two favorites. Sport plus is only when you wanna get real aggressive and just have some fun with it. But here we go, this is gonna be sport mode. This is going to be our run in Sport Plus all the way up on +4, so here we go. So as you guys can see from this test, you can get a lot more power out of a Toyota Tacoma with these simple upgrades. I mean, just a pedal commander and a cold air intake makes this thing sound so good. It has a lot more throttle response, and you can do some pretty cool stuff with this. I think it's a really cool thing to have, especially when you're doing some off-road and you want a little more response out of your pedal. You don't want to have to mash it to the floor to get some power out of it. But anyway, guys, this is going to be the video for today. I definitely am going to add some exhaust to my truck. Probably going to go with some Flowmaster Outlaw high clearance, so that whenever I want to do my fiberglass, I don't have an exhaust hanging out the side. But anyway, guys, this is my Tacoma. This is the video of the pedal commander and air intake. This is how you get more power out of your Toyota Tacoma. So if you like this video, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it with a friend, all that good stuff, and turn on those notifications so that you know when I post another video. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this. I'll see you next time. Peace.